Hey, what is going on the YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to the drop list for this week, which is week 14 of the Fall/Winter 20 season. Now this week, I'll be honest, I'm sort of mixed on going for. I will still go for an item or two, but it will be like a half-hearted attempt, because at the same time, obviously, Palace is going to be dropping, and there are 3 or 4 things that I really want from their drop in comparison to the Supreme drop. So I will attempt, you know, not very fast, but I'll attempt to go for the Supreme one, but my focus will be on the Palace drop. So yeah, anyway, let's get straight into this list. Okay, so let's get straight into the list. This week we do have a couple of different things coming out. Firstly, we have the Polartec pieces, then we have the Antihero pieces, which I'll get into, and then we have an extremely expensive piece. But yeah, to kick things off, we have the Polartec hoodie. Simple way to put it. Yeah, there's nothing really to say, to be honest. I'm not going to be going for it, but I do like the feel of Polartec. It's extremely like comfy at the end of the day, and it's nice. And yeah, I think that the front cream colorway and also the blue colorway are quite nice. And then obviously, I think a majority of the colorways will probably end up going, or a majority of the sizes will, just because they are nice pieces at the end of the day. To follow on from that, we also have the half zip pullover, which I like a lot more than the hoodies. I think that the pullover is very clean. It's also got an extra pocket, which, you know, it hasn't got a ton of pockets, but at the end of the day, a spare one's useful. And yeah, I really like how that blue pops. It's a really nice colorway. But yeah, so those are the first couple of Polartec pieces, and yeah, overall reaction from them that I've seen are that people are happy. A lot of people are looking on the resale side to see if they will resell, but at the end of the day, I think they are quite nice pieces. But we move straight on to the Cartel tricks. Obviously, it's basically like a sofa bed at the end of the day. It's going to be expensive. Like, I'm pretty sure the retail of a normal one from Cartel is like £800 or £700, or maybe even more than that. So I don't know what the estimations have been for this, because I haven't looked at them yet, but I think that it'll probably be quite high at the end of the day. So it will probably sell out too, because I don't think they would have made a ton of them in the end. But yeah, it's pricey. Like, it's really just pricey at the end of the day. That's the only way to phrase it. So I think it looks cool, but it's expensive. So yeah, now we have the first Antihero piece, which obviously they haven't had like an Antihero Supreme in quite a bit of time. Unfortunately, I mean, as a whole, it's great, but the words choice that they've gone with, it just could have been a bit better. Like, yeah, that's the only way to put it. The creativity of having like the split up logos and things is a lot better than just having the bog standard Supreme Antihero. But at the same time, I probably would have preferred that over having this, because atmosphere, great. Latter half, not great. Colorways I think are really cool on them as well. I like the blending between them. Top one not so much, bottom one blue and green, like great match. But yeah, I wish that, I don't know whether or not they're going to do like the blue as the top instead of the yellow, because I think blue green with the blue top or teal top would look a bit better. But yeah, we then have a waterproof speckled backpack dropping. I've got a backpack, so I don't really have the need for one. I'd like the black and blue colorway. I think that this blue or royal colorway look quite nice. It also looks like it's cracking at the same time, but that's due to the obvious speckled aspect. But yeah, there's not much else to say about it. 3M reflective, obviously, waterproof and everything, so it's a cool bag. I'd like to see what it looks like when it's in the like 3M reflective, like how that looks. But yeah, that's dropping. Okay, next up from Antihero, we have the balcony tee. If you don't know, I basically put like yesterday about it at like 2 PM or so. I just like put the pictures across a couple of Discords, because basically this is Michael Jackson in the like there's basically a balcony photo which you can search up, and that is what they have decided to use. Personally, this is probably going to be one of the pieces that I go for in just black, large, plain and simple. But yeah, it is what it is. A lot of people didn't know, so there's a bit of information for you. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people say they want to go for that in the end. So we move on from that into the Faux fur reversible hooded jacket. Personally for me, this is a difficult one because of the colorways. Now personally, I think that the blue colorway as a whole is better, but the font side to it is not as good as the darker tone, just because of the pure fact that it stands out a lot better and it's more legible in this tone. But But in terms of something that's more wearable, I think that the blue colorway is just more wearable in the end. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, because it's just a tricky one. I wish that the like font was as legible on the blue as it is on the other colorway, like the brown colorway, but it is what it is. But yeah, I think that's a really cool piece. It's probably going to resell maybe in like a year's time or so. It will be up in the heavens in terms of price. But yeah, it's reversible as well, which is really cool, and it will be extremely soft when it is on the reversible side, because obviously you've got the faux fur then on the inside. But yeah, I think if you were looking for a piece like this, then go ahead and grab it. We then have the Antihero sweatshirt dropping. Not for me at the end of the day. Like, yeah, we move ahead onto the iced tea. Same thing for this. I found the picture, or the original picture, in about 4 or 5 searches. It's literally just a police ICE unit. The ICE Gov tweeted it out in 2018, and yeah, that's what they've decided to use. I don't know why they've gone with these 2 choices, but they do what they do at the end of the day. But yeah, it didn't take too long to find it in the end, so yeah, that's about it. Personally, I'm not going to be going for it, but I think that the white, blue and black colorway are probably the prime ones for it. Same in the balcony tee. They're just the standout colorways. We then have the Polartec overalls, which I've genuinely seen a lot of people say that they want mainly to go skiing in. I don't know how good Polartec is for skiing. My knowledge is as good as anyone's knowledge at the end of the day when it comes to skiing. I just don't know. I've been like twice overall, and both times have been with schools. So yeah, I wasn't good either. So yeah, my knowledge on that side isn't great. But let me know, because I really don't know. But I have seen a large amount of people say that they do want to go for it for that like purpose. So yeah, if you are, go for it at the end of the day. To match the backpack, we then have the reflective speckled waist bag. Yeah, same thing. I'm going to go black and blue colorway. I just think they're the best 2 colorways. And obviously the dislikes and likes are getting a bit closer now that we're getting further down the list. But yeah, that's my opinion on them. We then have the beanie that's going to be dropping this week. Personally, black colorway. I was going to go for this, but I really just don't want that on my head, I'll be honest. Like, a couple of my beanies I like stock, a couple I like rock and wear, and this I'm good. We then have the faux fur trooper that is obviously to match the jacket. Blue colorway again, I think it's really clean. Brown colorway is also nice, but I think the blue is a bit more legible in this in comparison. But yeah, I think this is a cool piece at the end of the day. We then have the speckled down jacket, or speckled reflective down jacket. This, for me, I think black colorway and blue are nice, but I'm just not a fan of the back logo. And yeah, that's that. For the last one from the speckled sort of series, we have the shoulder bag. And yeah, I'm still going to say blue and black. They're just the 2 colorways that in my mind just stand out for it. Now we're just going to go through the pieces a bit quicker, because these are the ones that just have a lot of dislikes. So yeah, the first is going to be the snap front twill jacket. I'd just say black colorway, and that's that. We have the Polartec beanie, which I think, again, in the blue, black, and the cream or natural colorway are okay, but they're not amazing. We then have the best hooded long sleeve top. Yeah, no, no. We then have the chulo, however you pronounce it. If my pronunciation's wrong, my bad. Windstopper zip up sweater. Personally, for me, the black and blue colorway, again, are the 2 that I really like. Out of this, I just think they just look nice as an overall. There you go, now it's loading. Yeah, I just think they look nice, and then it says Supreme obviously all the way around. Yeah, I think that it's nice for winter as well. I think it'd be a nice winter piece to get. We then have the camp cap, speckled. Yeah, this isn't as nice as the others, so we move on. Black colorway, blue maybe, but we then have the ear-flap beanie to match the sweater. Same thing for this. I'd say the blue and black colorway are nice. I think the black colorway looks a lot better in this, or it's just the standout colorway as an overall. And yeah, that's that. We then have the Koyana Skatski, I go with for that. 6 panel that is going to be dropping. We move on, to be honest, because I have no idea. I'll be plain and simple with that. We then have the Digi floral corduroy shirt. I like floral pieces. Don't know so much about this one, but I just say that the middle black colorway is just plain and simple for it. To finish off the week, we have the Perspective long sleeve top. In my perspective, it's not great. I think that the darker tone is a lot better than the brighter, but yeah, it's not an amazing piece. So that is going to cover the drop list for this week. Let me know your thoughts down below. Personally for me, balcony tee, yeah, that's about it. I would say the faux fur jacket, but I've got a lot of other things that I wanted to pick up and it's just not within my budget currently. Maybe in like a month's time it would have been, but currently it's not. So yeah, I'm probably just going to go black colorway size large on that and just leave it at that. In terms of Palace, well, you'll find out tomorrow what I'm going for during my normal live cop, because I'll have Supreme up and then Palace on the right, and I'll just be saying what I'm doing in short. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, much appreciated. Other than that, I'll see you tomorrow for a live cop. For people in America, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.